Dude, I had so much faith in this game. I had so much hype around this game. And then they just, oh, they blew. I don't know how. I don't know why. They just, God, it's just so sad what has happened to this game. And like, it is such a good game. It's still really fun. A very fun game. But they just, damn, dude, they blew it. And they still have time to fix this. I think maybe not to ever really like achieve a level of success that they would have achieved if they'd done this like day one, or if they didn't make these changes. But the community, Reddit, Twitter, Discord, the Google Play Store, I mean, like, you just look at those ratings. It was not good. Now, let's go ahead and take a look. What a game I do not think has been phenomenal so far. Oh, wait, actually, let me rephrase. I actually really do think Stella Sora is a fun game. I just think that every way they could have handled this well, they have chosen to do the opposite. So here are the ratings for Chaos Zero Nightmare, right? 3.7, 500,000 downloads. Chaos Zero Nightmare has gotten 5 free polls as compensation for several hours worth of launch day issues. Additionally, we got further free polls just as a reward for hitting #1 on the Play Store. Stella Sora, you navigate on over to their Twitter, right? There have been countless people criticizing them for their business model, their monetization, their gacha rates, okay? Now, I will say here, I have done 2 sponsored videos for the game. The first one is here. The hottest action gacha of 2025 is here. That was just me literally reacting to their trailer from a hotel room. And then there's this one, Stella Sora just released. So they did sponsor me 2 different times, all right? But both of those sponsors were for pre-released content, a pre-released version of the game. Now, the day after I uploaded this video, as I was contractually obligated to post it due to the contract I had signed with them, I went and further addressed the changes that happened between earlier versions of the game and current versions of the game, and how opinions that we may have had in the previous versions that we played may have been influenced and misrepresented the game. So I updated my thoughts and was hoping that people understood the perspective with which I addressed the game. And at the end of the day, like, I was having a lot of fun playing it because I thought it was a fun game, right? If they had kept the pre-release rates, which was 1,500 per 10 pull, and the 60-40 rather than the 50-50, I think the game would have been really, really well received. But on the contrary, it is sitting here right now, chat, at 1.8. It is at 1.8 stars on the Play Store. Chaos Zero Nightmare, 3.7, which with all the issue, with like the numerous issues this game has had, is pretty damn good. This, on the other hand, this is hitting Infinity Nikki catastrophic numbers. Catastrophic. This is hitting like launch day, launch week, launch month Black Beacon numbers back when they were giving China favoritism with all their rewards. So it is sitting at 1.8. That is a testament to how poorly received Stella Sora is. Now you open, let's go ahead, let's see, let's open their feedback here. Okay, then let's check their hotfix here. Nowhere when scrolling do you see any confirmation of compensation. All right, nowhere do they address anything going on. And I also want to preface this by stating this is not an attack on Stella Sora, because again, I think it is a very fun game at its core as a game. Okay, now I made a comment, I know Fob made a comment, I see Fenris here made a comment, I see Pixel Tree made a comment about the prices. I mean, everyone here is complaining about the price of the game, the cost of the currency, everything. Everyone is very upset. That was in their the tweet that they made saying, we value and want your feedback. Okay, they issued a hotfix to the game. Okay, fix the gacha system, fix the gacha system, fix your gacha system. Everyone is claiming the gacha sucks and needs fixed. Here is another day. This is literally 24 hours ago. If you're gonna give us stickers, at least make one with a trophy that says fastest end of service. Listen to all the feedback and act fast before this game goes bye-bye. Why did you even release this game? Money grab. Don't worry, devs. You guys are going to break the record of going end of service within a day. Listen to your players before it's too late. The roll rates, yeah, they're terrible, man. Goddamn. That is a recurring theme. Here, they said, we reached #1 in the free download rankings across multiple regions. Now, I will give them credit here. They did give a 10 poll. But with the gacha rates in this game, that is the equivalent of nothing. And #1 downloaded and the #1 uninstalled. Listen to your community, please. Sort the economy out. Like, every single tweet they make is just their community saying, please, God, address the issues. Address the issues, man. And they have been silent every day. You cannot make this up. Before we go any further, I do want to take a moment here to thank all of my incredible patrons over on Patreon and my YouTube channel members who allow for me to continue to do dedicated videos like this every single day. You guys are absolutely phenomenal, and I genuinely cannot thank you all enough for the support. Stella Sora, a story of greedy company in monetization. The game released, I'm not impressed. The value they're putting into things in the game is absolutely insane. Daily missions, you get 100 of the premium currency, but it takes 3,000 to do a multi-pull. For reference, guys, it costs half of that in Chaos Zero Nightmare. You're being given 30 days to accumulate 1 10 pull. This is after the close beta test where the amount for a 10 pull was half of this at 1,500. Not to mention the rates for units were lower, 3% to 2%. Monetization wise, around $50 net to 1.5 multi-pulls. It's an absolute train wreck. Oh, and I forgot to mention you can fail the 50-50 multiple times in a row with only the pity as your safety net. Stix. Chat, Stix. You know what to do. I appreciate the fact that I was sponsored, chat. I genuinely do. I fulfilled my contractual obligations, though, when I posted my videos. Nowhere did I state I would not hold the company accountable if they fucked up. Thoughts on monetization? Terrible. Hard to love Stella Sora when there are much better games with better rates coming out, and this game is super stingy. True. Greedy, greedy, greedy. Thank you for reminding us how our gacha companies are not our friends. Exactly. Surprisingly stingy. Yes. I mean, evidently, chat. Oh, there's one here. The changes made between English to global. This is going to be an interesting read. I might actually do a dedicated video going over this later. But I mean, yeah, I do know what to do, and that is what this video is. Stella Sora's main server is already pretty disappointed and concerned about its future. I mean, can we, I don't want to doom post, but if they don't address, it's already been, is this too late? Didn't this happen with Black Beacon and Black Beacon is dead now? Right? Didn't this happen to Black Beacon and now Black Beacon's dead? I feel like when you fuck up bad, there's no coming back. As much as I enjoy the gameplay for Stella Sora and I enjoy the cute story, I dare say I don't know if there's much of a future left, man. I hope there is, but instead of addressing the backlash on Stella Sora concerning the egregious gacha monetization, Yostar does this. Yeah, did we just look at these? Yeah, here are some stickers. We reached #1. Yeah, so they don't care at all. They do not. No. We've all given them feedback. In one day, it dropped from 2.6 to 1.8. Almost dropped an entire point in 24 hours, chat. Doing gacha also happened with Blue Archive GP was released. Took them about a month to fix the issue. But here's the thing, okay? If it takes them a month to fix this issue, the game won't be here. Like, the player base for the game won't be here, which in turn means the game won't be here. When Chaos Zero Nightmare is out and available, when Do It Night Abyss launches a week from now, if this isn't in a state that people are happy with, nobody is going to stay here and play it. Absolutely nobody. So, like, literally, they had their window of opportunity to fix this a few days ago. They're already shooting themselves in the foot here by having not addressed it up until this point and completely ignoring all feedback and all criticisms. They could have said, we understand player concern. We are taking things into consideration and will inform you of our, the outcome in the future, right? We'll let you all know the changes that are going to be made to acquiesce to the requests and demands of the player base, because Japan is upset with it. Asia itself, like Asia, global, everyone is upset with it. Nobody's really happy with the state of the game. Just so y'all know, this was almost 4 stars on launch day. Almost 4 stars. How crazy is that? How far it has fallen. It doesn't matter if I'm sponsored by a company, okay? I will always be 100% honest and genuine, and I will always hold a company accountable if they fuck up, right? That is my promise, my responsibility as a content creator. I think that is every content creator's responsibility, or should be every content creator's responsibility, actually. Not everyone can uphold it. Not everyone will uphold it, but you best bet Papa Stix always will. And once again, chat, if you have not already, go ahead and join our subreddit community where we keep you guys up to date with everything going on. Well, not the subreddit, sorry, our Twitter community, which is the biggest, best gacha community over on Twitter. I know you think that you just hit the end of the video, and technically, yeah, you have. And I know your first reaction is to close out of it at this juncture, but don't. No, instead, I urge you to take a moment here and click one of the videos on screen that are coming up in just a moment, so you remain up to date with everything going on in the gacha genre. Trust me, you're not going to regret doing so. Stay flaccid.